Thank you so much for joining in. I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News correspondent for Real America's Boys News and the Wendy Bell Radio Network. Good evening to everybody. Good evening to everybody. How's everybody doing? Thank you so much for joining in on this Sunday before I head out to a gathering. Today I wanted to do a video talking about a recent video that I just saw, which basically it's denigrating. One, two, it is upsetting the consideration of of the minorities, how they called people of color, and ultimately not only that, the denigrating perspective that they have of us. That is what is more upsetting. That hits right there in the gut. Hits right there in the pride, that really hits right there where it's not supposed to be, in this 2022 that we're living. Share this video out. Good evening to everybody. Q&A video for every single one of you. Censorship, it is awful right now. So we're live at Getter, and we're live also. We are live at Facebook, and we are live at Twitter. We're live at Getter. We're live at Twitter. We're live at also Facebook today. So share this video out. So I wanted to play this video, and I want to explain how it has become modern day slavery. This is modern day slavery, and I will explain why. You have the typical average migrant that goes into the United States of America, tries to find a better life for their family, goes into the farmland, works the farmland, works tirelessly in the farmland to provide for his family, for their children to be somebody in the United States of America, so they can be educated in a system, in an educational system, at a college, at a university in the United States of America. You have those families that they have migrated correctly, entered the country correctly, and they only had one option. And the only option that they had was to work the fields, to work construction, because back in the day, there was no other option. There was no other outlet to be helped. There was no other, opportunity. Whether you needed to learn English immediately, you needed to adapt to the culture immediately, and ultimately you needed to basically find your way to provide for your family. And that was the life before. Now it is a massive influx of people that they're coming in. A lot of them, they don't know a word about English. They don't know about the culture of the United States of America. They don't even know when was the independence of the United States of America. This is what an irregular migration happens, and this is what it brings. This is why, immigration reform needs to happen, and not only in the United States, but all the continent of the United States, all the continent of America. Immigration reform needs to happen. But let me ask you something. When you have these kind of statements on 2022, when you are a person that represents the country that it was, like they say, these Democrats, and everybody knows that the country of the United States was built on immigrants. But when you have a representative like this that represents a nation and that represents an entire administration that considers migrants only to work the fields, it puts you on a understanding and on a statement that ultimately we understand that this individual, this person has a perspective onto what our capabilities are, into where our capabilities we can reach. It is really insulting to hear this kind of individual speak on 2022 on the year 2022, before elections in November, before all this hyped about this wokeness and this, this continuously rubbing through your throats, this liberal progressive agenda. It is so impressive to hear the modern day slavery agenda of how they manage it. And it's an ideology, it is strategy behind all of this. Listen to what this individual says right here. Look at what she says right here. Before we move on, give it a like to this video, share this video, like this video, share this video. Jill Biden, consider us tacos. Yes. Like the video, share the video, like the video, share the video. And we can get a little bit more people on, as we are live at Getter and we are live all over the place. This is why the Latino vote is going to be so important for that country of the United States of America. It's going to be so important for that country, the United States of America. And it is important and imperative that every migrant or every Latino that is in the United States of America understand what these individuals, what they are using them for. Because they're using you for a political agenda and a political social class that is being built on this country. That is a social class that is being built on this country. And this social class, it is the modern day slavery that they want to imperialistically using their language, because this is using their language. This is what they use. You're a fear monger. You're a conspiracy theorist. You're creating hysteria at the border. You're white supremacist. You're an imperialist. That is what they are. What they so much preach about is what they project to other people. So they hide behind a humongous glass door, which all those languages and all those languages, there are a barrier for people to just, tell them their truth. And this is what, look at what she says right here. It is so unbelievable how she describes migrants that they're coming into her border because of her open border policies. This is not because of somebody else. No, this is because of her open border policies. Nothing else. This is because of her open border policies. It's not because of another policy. It's not because of the past governments. It's not because of Donald Trump. It's not because no. This is because of their open border policies. And look how they refer themselves. Y para todos los latinos, vean nada más cómo se refiere a ustedes. Hasta dónde cree ella que puede llegar la capacidad de nosotros los migrantes. This is where, to all Latinos, this is how they refer to you. This is how Pelosi refers to you. And right here, she's letting you know until what capacity you can reach. You cannot be a fireman. You cannot join the law enforcement. You cannot be a military man. You cannot be a doctor, an engineer, a lawyer. You cannot be an astronaut. No. We need people that crops. We need people to pick the fields. That's what we need. That's why we are importing so many people, because we need man labor, cheap man labor. As I have said so many times before I played this video, when we stop using the word minority, because we are not a minority. In the United States of America, you're supposed to be equal. The word minority was made to denigrate, to depress, to make you feel less. When you feel that you are a minority, you are oppressed. You are immediately oppressed. And that is the number one thing that you need to understand. That country was built, if it was built on immigrants, and if it is built on immigrants, you have the right to have the same capacities and capabilities that ultimately everybody has the right to have. You have the same capacities and the same capabilities that everybody has. This individual, disgustingly right here, look how she refers to every single migrant. Every single migrant. Look how she refers to it. And listen to this clip.
Is that we have a responsibility to secure our border. We also have a responsibility to recognize the importance of newcomers to our nation. Right now, the best thing that we can do for our economy is to have comprehensive immigration reform. We have a shortage of workers in our country, and you see even in Florida, some of the farmers and the growers saying, why are you shipping these?
Hold on. Why are you shipping what? That was a quick pause right there. That was a quick pause, and I will back the video. I will back the video because she says, "Why are you shipping all these Hold on a minute. This is actually what they think about the migrant population. It's actually what they think about migrants, that they're entering the country correctly, documented, peacefully. But look at what she says right here. I will return the video a little bit. Look how she stumbles because she knows how to refer to them. She knows how to refer to them. And, ultimately, we know now that this Democratic Party only thinks about migrants as people that work on the farmland. They don't think about us that we have a capability to reach more and to be leaders of the world. No, this is what they think about us. Look how
immigrants up north, we need them to pick the crops down here.
Oh, wow. Why are you shipping? Look at the word. The word. It is not a container, Miss Pelosi. People are not containers. People is not freight. You don't work for a transportation company. You don't work for a transportation company. You are not an importer or an exporter. Shipping, it is like moving people from one side to another as a product, as a product, basically as that. Look, I'm going to return the video again and practically tell you how this is so racist. And now, in my perspective, and since from my perspective, from my point of view, from a Mexican point of view, I'm a Mexican citizen. So as objects, people as objects, yes. So I'm from my point of view, as a Mexican citizen, listening to this woman, as I have seen thousands of people going over there, they have an agenda behind this. And it is to put a social class of people that they cannot surpass that social class. They cannot surpass that social class. She considers immigrants as shipping objects. 1, 2, she wants them. They say, why are you shipping them to the north when we need them over here in Florida to pick the crops? So hold on a minute. You don't need people over there to be entrepreneurs. You don't need people over there to be engineers. You don't need more doctors. You don't need more people in the military. You don't need more law enforcement. You don't need more firemen. You don't need more border patrol agents. You don't need more people to serve in the government as a politician. You don't need that. What you need is people to crop the fields. That's what you need. You don't need nothing else. No, hold on a minute. Let me just get my understanding right here. So this lady right here is telling us, or telling all the migrants that they're coming in, telling all the people that they're going in to the United States of America. Miren, migrantes, esto es lo importante de cómo estas izquierdistas los están utilizando. Es un asco. Es un completo asco esta gente. This is disgusting. So this is what basically she's saying. Why are you shipping them to the north when we need them over here in Florida to pick crops? Holy cow. Holy cow. It's unbelievable. And I will tell you something. This is the people that they're coming in, how she considers them. How she considers them. Imagine all the people that they serve. How much is the percentage of Latinos that they serve on the military? How much is the percentage of Latinos that they serve on the Border Patrol? How much is the percentage of people that they're actually successful in the United States of America? Migrants that they have migrated to the United States of America to search for that American dream, and they're successful. But she is now considering all the people that are coming in as only people that they are used to pick the crops. How disgusting is this? Let me play it again.
Farmers and the growers saying, why are you shipping these immigrants up north? We need them to pick the crops down here.
Hija de la chinga. Es una descarada. And not all Latinos are migrants. A lot of them, they were born in the United States of America, but they come from a migrant family, if you know what I mean. How? So let me get this straight. So the new generation that you are letting in into your country, the new generation letting in into your country, the new generation that you are letting in into your country, you only want them to pick crops. The new migrants that they have now become citizens, permanent residents, they have now become entrepreneurs. Why she refers to all migrants and why they have this ideology as people only picking crops. There's nothing embarrassing about that. We as Latinos, we're every job we are proud to do. But it is so disgusting that they are still these kind of politicians. They are considering us as only to pick crops. Why are you shipping them to the north? You should bring them over here to Florida. We need them over here. A comment. Alma Angelina, she is an elitist. How people vote for her is beyond me. It's unbelievable. It's just unbelievable that these individuals, they refer to our capacities and capabilities still as to pick crops. Do you know how many doctors they have entered? They have entered your border and they cannot even work right now as doctors. I'm just saying, a lot of migrants that they have entered since this massive influx that is going through your border, since this massive influx. I have interviewed hundreds of people that they have a career, doctors, engineers, architects, a lot of people that they license on tourism, a lot of these people that they are professionists, that they go to the United States of America and they cannot exercise their job because you are only considering them to work on hotels, making beds, work on restaurants, and also Not only that, to pick crops or work on construction sites. Where's this opportunity of, migrants to get the same treatment? This humanitarian ideology of the Democrats. Complete lies all the time. We're so humanitarian. We help other people. We are for the help of the world. Ay, tú, te estoy ayudando siempre. Unbelievable. And I have interviewed so many doctors from Venezuela that they're coming in from Cuba, that they're coming into the border of the United States of America. They want to go to the border of the United States of America. These are doctors. They're graduated from, they're doctors. And they're going to that country. And I have seen a lot of them that they work in construction, that they're working on a bar. Why you're not working as a doctor? Well, my process is long and they're not going to be able to accept me. Send them to pick the crops. Imagine a doctor. If he's a legitimate case of asylum, let's talk about a legitimate case. Hypothetical example, like all these individuals talk hypothetically all the time. Let's put a hypothetical example. And let's say this. There's a doctor coming in, migrating with a legitimate case of asylum, saying, I'm a doctor and running away from persecution. He enters the United States. Say, you know what? Right here, the United States of America, my legitimate case of asylum. And there's the asylum that is applicable for you to get a work permit. Right now, you get an immediate work permit. So immediately you get the ability to work. So you start asking, where can I work? I'm a doctor. Do you think that that person is going to get immediately, an opportunity to work, I don't know, helping at a hospital, something like that? It needs to be accredited. And there's a lot of permits. I know this. But where do you think he's going to work? Just where do you think he's going to start working? I'm asking you a question. Where do you think his first job, where do you think is going to be? Okay, he gets certified. Where do you think he's going to work? He start working. Department of Homeland Security already knows that he's a doctor. He's entering the country of the United States of America under a legitimate case of asylum. They already studied his case. I'm just asking, where do you think they're going to start letting him work? Where? Sad. This is so sad. This is so sad, the perception that they have. And also, how do the migrants that they have, worked so hard to enter the United States of America under a documented process? How do they feel? How do they feel right now with this? How do you think they feel? To the farmers that they let them send them to pick crops. To the people that they have worked the fields, the Mexican people that they have worked the fields. How do you think they feel about this? No, she's not racist. No, they're not. No, hombre, no son racistas. Son bien a todo dar. Los republicanos son los del problema. Ellos son los del pedo. The Republicans are the ones that they are racist. No. The Democrats, we're saints. They're sent from the heavens. Oh, we are here to help. Everybody come get my... No. Son un alma de Dios. Unbelievable. How sad it is that nowadays, you have this. It's really sad. You know what is more infuriating, and I will put something on the screen right now. These are facts. It's really important that we show, actual facts. It's really important. And I want to put something on the screen. Hold on a minute right here. Hold on a minute right here. Here we go. I think this is this one. Is this one? I believe yes, it is. Top 10. And this is the first thing that I will put right here on the screen for people to know, that migrants or people that she's referring to migrants, as shipping. So I want to put this on the screen right here. I'm gonna put a lot of things on the screen, but let me just open up right here a little bit more. There we go. Top 10 entrepreneurs in the United States of America. This is for you, Nancy. We don't all, all of the migrants, they don't only have the capability and capacity to go pick crops. A lot of them, they have provided a lot. One of them is Guillermo Perales, that he is, has actual franchise as Arby's. He has 206 Arby's, 169 Popeyes, 131 Applebee's, 166 Papa John's, 115 Taco Buenos, 141 Burger Kings. Let me give you another one from Argentina. His name is Juan Ignacio Ferrari. He is the founder of Alex Coffee Roasters. He has created $8 million on franchises. From Colombia, Alexander Torrenegra. He created a global network. Millions of dollars created on a global network. From Venezuela, Gustavo Cisneros. Another one that has created $2,000 million people under his network. He built a conglomerate media of communications and entertainment and telecommunications. Also from Peru, Martín Salas. From Panama, Stanley Mota, another entrepreneur that he built a company, Copa Airlines. From Uruguay, Alberto Lacasse, really rich guy. Fernando Fishman from Chile. He founded the company Crystal Lagoons, that it was valued on $1.8 billion. From Costa Rica, Juan Monch. From Paraguay, Marcelo Dent. He is the founder of Healthy Grains. These are just 10 people that they were not sent, like you say, to pick crops. These are entrepreneurs that they have provided so many jobs to the United States, so much economy. And she mixes languages, migrants, undocumented. Just examples. I'm just giving you examples. Now, let me give you another one, just for you to understand. Now, this is just Mexican people. Let me give you another example, just for you to 10 Mexicans that they have been successful in the United States of America. There you go. The first one. Let me go right here down. Guillermo del Toro. It's a producer and director. Number one. There you go, Guillermo del Toro. Javier Chicharito Hernandez, professional soccer player. great public figure, great, role model in our country. There you have it, Javier Hernandez in the LA Galaxy. Another one, Alejandro González Iñárritu. He's a filmmaker, really famous filmmaker. There you have it, winning an Oscar. Carlos Slim, one of the most richest men in the world. There you got it. Not picking crops. Salma Hayek, my God, I had a crush on her when I was young. Beautiful Salma Hayek. Successful. Who doesn't love Salma Hayek? Let me just pause that for a minute. I'm just going to pause that for a minute. Wow, Nancy. That's nice. Send them to Florida to pick crops. Rodrigo Prieto. Another one. Valeria Luiselli. Writer. Mexican writer. Oh, Elisa Gonzalez. Holy cow. Look at this. Look at this Mexican beauty right here. Look at that. According to Nancy, we are just migrants, that we are, we only have the capability and capacity to go pick crops. That's it. That's it. No. No filmmaking, no going into, making a career out of it. Alfonso Cuarón, another one that won an Oscar. Director. Just there to pick crops. Carlos Gaitan, a chef. There you go. Has 212 million followers. We are just there to pick crops. That's what Nancy says. That is what Nancy says. That we, if send them, why you're sending them to the north? Why are you sending them to New York? Why are you sending, migrants to New York? Send them over here to Florida. Well, we have a lot of people that we need for them to pick crops. Let me just give you another one. Right here. Just give you another one right here. This one, right here. Katia Echazarreta, the first Mexican to go out of space. Right there. A migrant also. First Mexican to go outer space. Se mudó, and I will translate just for people to understand. This is why it's so upsetting what Nancy Pelosi said. Katia Echazarreta migrated 7 years of age to the United States of America and was separated from her family 5 years. During her process of immigration, Nancy, her grandmother said, remember, it does not even matter if we're separated. We live under the same sky. Now, Katia, it is beyond the sky because it's going to be the first Mexican woman to go into the United States of America. Mexican, migrant, not sent to Florida to pick crops, like Nancy says. Just explaining a little bit of what this individual wants everybody to, and the last one. Yes, we can't forget these ones. We can't forget these ones. These ones are really important. These ones are really, really important. Where is it? Where is it? We are right here. Right here. Let me just get right here this. Something happened right here. Let me just get this right here. But it's incredible. What? Thank you so much, Mary. Thank you so much, Patricia. Thank you so much, and Miss Jan, for the coffees. Thank you so much. Thank you for every single one of you. Thank you for the coffees. Thank you so much. It is. I wanted to put something on the screen that I believe that is really, really important. Really, really important. And I believe that is really important. And let me just put this. And it's in Spanish. I'm gonna put it this in right here. I don't know what happened to the screen right here, but I'm gonna put this right here. And I think it's this one. Yes, we got it right here. Waka. There you go. Look what it says right here. It says the Hispanics are the largest group, are the group that grows more in the United States Army. Hispanics are the ones that they grow more in the United States Army. And it says the minority race group, it is between the ones of African Americans, Hispanics, and Asians that they have grown the militia of the United States in a 60% since 1990 to 2015. Listen to this one. Almost 1/3 of the population that works for the CBP are Hispanics. Around 58,000 Customs and Border Patrol agents are the ones that they work in the CBP. The analysis is a report that has grown in diversity, and that Latinos represent 31.5% of what the CBP pays to the Hispanic community inside of the CBP. Hispanics, the same ones that they came from migrants. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And I'm trying to right here. I made it. I think I made a mistake right here. And I'm trying to change it, but I don't know where it was. But I will change it later. Thank you so much. How's everybody doing? Wow. If this is not evidence that this lady, or however you want to call it, this lady by the name of Nancy Pelosi, this is not evidence that, hold on, command, left, right, shift. I'm trying to find right here something that it messed up with my camera right here. So I apologize right now for the adjustments, as they have changed drastically into something that I don't know what happened. But thank you so much. God bless you all. How's everybody doing, man? How's everybody doing? Thank you so much for joining in. I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News, correspondent for Real America's Voice News and the Wendy Bell Radio Network. Thank you so much for joining in on this Sunday. I will turn on the comments right here, the comment section. Thank you so much for joining, everybody. It's beautiful to have you guys on this Sunday, but to watch this imperialistic individual that is on government of the United States of America to call, people like that, and to basically, refer to them as shipping. We are shipping them. What la chinga. Shipping them, right? Shipping them. It's unbelievable. Dina, thank you so much for the coffees. Thank you so much. And I want to tell to everybody, we're going to be traveling soon. In the next incoming weeks, we're going to be traveling soon to give you more reality and more truth of the news. We have grown so much, and I want to appreciate every single one of you of your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. For God's sake, I don't even know how to say thank you, man. Really. It is unbelievable how the enormous support in the messages that we have received of support and kindness from you guys. Thank you so much. We are going to be traveling soon again to show you reality and truth of the news to another place that, well, basically, you guys are going to be a little bit surprised. But it is going to be great raw and uncut footage for every single one of you, and ultimately we will be exposing what is happening right now in the continent of America with this open border agenda. With this open border agenda. It is the open border policies are not even destroying, the North, but they're destroying the center and the south of the continent. And it is a reality. It is not a lie. It is a reality. Thank you so much for your support. God bless every single one of you. I will listen to your questions. At the meantime that I'm listening to your questions, I will try to adjust right here the some of the things on the screen that I moved accidentally. So at the meantime, I will answer a couple of questions as we are 35. I think we're 35 minutes in. It got stopped. The time got stopped. The time frame got stopped. Let me see. We're live at Getter. So say hello to everybody at Getter. Thanks so much. Our Getter audience has grown so much. So thank you so much, everybody at Getter that is joining in. God bless every single one of you, man. Thank you so much. And everybody, I asked the question. This is for the screen. This is for the screen. I'm not going to put words on your mouth. But if you consider that Nancy Pelosi is racist, press 1. If you don't consider that Nancy Pelosi is not racist, just press 2, that she is a saint, that it was sent from the sky. The audience will do it on their own. I don't have to do anything. Just do it on your own. Meanwhile, I find this, this thing that I did accidentally right here, and I will try to fix it. There's a lot of ones. Chingas, ve nomás cómo le están partiendo el queso. Ay, caray. One. That's crazy. There's a lot of ones right there. One. There were there's somebody right here putting 5 ones. Right there. The 5 ones. Everybody's putting 1. Everybody's putting 1. Elitist. That's what she is. Yes, she's an elitist. 1, and somebody's putting a drink. Keep reading. 1. Thank you so much for joining in. I'm Oscar Blue. Man, we will say goodbye to this. I got to go to a gathering today. Thank you so much for everybody to joining in. And God bless every single one of you, man. It has been nice to say hello to you guys. On this Sunday, tomorrow, we will have another live feed, and we're going to have another program for every single one of you. I moved something right here. I'm sorry, manager, moderator. I moved something right here in the options, and I don't know how to get it back. I'm trying to move it. Dina and Miss Jerry Lee, thank you so much. Oh my God, God bless you guys, every single one of you. God bless you guys for all your support. Thank you so much for the coffees. I don't usually talk about these U.S. citizen U.S. politicians. But when it's kind of like this, it is embarrassing, man. It is embarrassing. It is really embarrassing. I just wanted to do a little live feed to explain, we aren't, we have more capabilities and capacities for you just to refer as migrants, to just send them to pick crops. What a way to describe the people that they provide a lot of economy for that country. And this is a leader of the United States of America. For God's sake, how embarrassing and disgusting is that? Extremely. Stay safe. And we will see each other later on the week. God bless you guys. Follow my partner, Real Anthony Agüero. Also, you can find also Mayra Flores. She's a migrant and a politician. First Mexican migrant. So proud of that, man. She is the Hispanic voice in the United States of America. Nobody else better than her. She has accomplished the true American dream. Unbelievable. God bless you all. Follow me at Facebook. Follow me at Twitter. Follow me at YouTube. Follow me at the Twitter, YouTube, Getter. Instagram also is Oscar Blue Ramirez. Also, you can follow me at, I believe those are the ones. Follow Real America's Voice News, the voice of the people. Download the app. It is free. You can download the app. And you can watch us at Roku, DirecTV. There's a lot of places you can watch us. Also, you can go, and follow my partner, Real Anthony Agüero. Follow Ben Berquam from Latin America with Ben Berquam. Also, download the app, Wendy Bell Radio Network. Download it right now. Go to the App Store and download the app. My God, thank you for all your support, every single one of you. God bless you all. Stay safe. And like we always say, people, peace and love, because always your country's first. God bless.